Hello, we're getting ready to go live here. Welcome friends who are on right now. We're going to go live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Getting everything pulled online here. Okay, that should be working. Now bringing on the music. Okay, we now should be hearing music very soon. Okay. I praise the light, the truth, and the presence of the divine, which is what you and I and everything in this world is actually made of. This world is actually the divine frequency of the universe, appearing to be a material place, appearing to have so many issues and problems and challenges, and we know war and separation, polarization, and depression, anxiety, and stress at record levels. And yet, what is the truth? That's what we're going to be speaking about and actually experiencing here together on this 15-20 minute broadcast. So hello, I'm Dr. and Reverend Darren Starwin, and I'm speaking to you here from Fairfax, California, which is a lovely place out here in Marin County. I feel very blessed to live in. I live with my partner, Karen, who is also a light worker and works with goddess energies. And I want you to know that we have a real choice right now. Like right now on this planet we call Earth, that we call the world, there is both heaven and hell happening right here. Literally. It's not just as like a poetic expression. There's so many people that are experiencing total hell living on this planet. And I don't need to tell you about it. I'm sure you're very, very aware of how much suffering there is going on. And it's heartbreaking, on so many levels, and that our planet Gaia, planet Earth is being pushed so hard and going through extreme climate change, and it's causing massive loss and suffering to people and animal habitats, and whole countries are going underwater in the Pacific, things like this. So there's all that going on, and yet there's lots of people, growing numbers of people, who are literally experiencing heaven being on the same planet. So how could that be? The truth is that we are living in a world in which there's great transition. In other words, our minds continue to perpetuate what we call the old Earth, where there's so much duality and separation and so on. And yet the new Earth, which is literally heaven on earth, is actually already here. So I know that may sound, either you may believe that or it may sound rather outlandish. So I'm just going to ask you to join me in the consciousness of that. How do you do that? Would be by simply saying, it is my intention to open my body, to open my heart, to open my soul, to experiencing this new earth that's already here. So I'm going to give you a few very simple practices to help with that. One would be to put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth, right behind your two front upper teeth, and take a moment to sense what that feels like. Sometimes very simple things are really profound. So when you put your tongue in that position, and if you really pay attention, pull in all your distracted thoughts, you probably can sense a little bit of energy or electricity on the tip of your tongue there. Now, I would invite you, anybody who's on here, to say hello in the chat, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, because we're a community, and I'd love to be communicating with you rather than just talking to you. So that would be wonderful. So if anybody can sense that there's a little bit of electricity on the tip of your tongue in that position, please let me know. That is your own chi or vital energy that runs through your body when you put your tongue there. And it grounds you. It makes you feel centered. And you know what's really amazing? When your tongue is in that position, it's very, very hard to feel stress or anxiety. Put it to the test. Now, with your tongue in that position, take a few really deep breaths throughout your body. Filling your chest, filling your belly with the blessings of air, while keeping your tongue in that position. As simple as that is, that could revolutionize your life, just to learn how to do that whenever you really want to. Now, realize that in this digital world we live in, a lot of our energy is just pulled out a lot of the time, and it makes you feel drained or stressed or moody or whatever it is, because that's how it feels when your energy is out of your own body. So guess what? Let's call our energy back into our body now. It's as simple as saying, I now call all of my energy back into my own body now. And just be open to sensing energy, the sensation of energy increasing in your own body right now. Just really relax. Now you are a transceiver of energy, just like I am, just like everybody else is. And what that means is that you are constantly exchanging energy with your environment, with the universe, literally. So again, if you wish, you could open yourself to sense this connection that you have with me and the other people who are gathering for this live stream. So again, keep the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Breathe throughout your entire body as best you can. And just kind of quiet yourself and just notice what this experience is. This unity experience, this love experience. Now, if you're not feeling that, if you're feeling a little stressed or anxious, or your mind is more racing, or this is sort of doesn't necessarily make sense to you, perfect. Just be wherever you are. Just know that as you spend time, because I'm going to be doing these broadcasts regularly and sometimes bringing in other guests, you'll gradually open up. You'll gradually start perceiving this quantum field. This quantum field. Now, one thing that you and I have the power to do is called being a transmitter. I mentioned that we are transceivers. You're always receiving energy from your environment. I mean, obvious things like when you're in the sun, you feel sunlight, or you feel wind on you, or if you're around people who are really negative, you feel the bad vibes and it can feel really lousy. If you're around people who you love and you enjoy, you feel good vibes. So we know about that, right? We know that we're receiving energy a lot. You're also broadcasting energy at all times. You're broadcasting energy at all times. So tune into the experience of love, loving presence. Whatever it takes to do that, think about your dog, think about your partner, maybe any person in the world that you love, any animal, any part of the earth that you love, God, Jesus, whatever it is that would make you feel a sensation of love. Just focus that in your heart And relax into love. Love is a frequency. Love is an actual experience. It's the reality of the universe. So you can just say, it is my intention to attune to love, to be with love. And now, this is really good practice for light workers. Just practice radiating that love. I'd be happy to receive your love if you want to radiate some to me, or anybody you can think of who needs some love or healing. And I'm radiating love to you. Okay, you're transmitting. You're transmitting your unique frequency, the way energy moves through you. Now, while we're doing this, I'm going to check some of these channels to make sure that it is posting properly. Oh, hello there, Adam. Good to see you. How's this stream sounding and looking to you? We're now streaming on Facebook page, also on YouTube, Quantum Catalyst, and on Instagram. Thank you for your feedback. That's very useful. So this is one of the regularly scheduled live streams we're doing. We have about 3 or 4 more minutes. And so if you love this energy, if you love awakening, if you love beauty, please tell other people about this. Please share this. We'll be posting invites to this on all the social media platforms. And let's create a community of people that want to elevate and clear their own minds and their own consciousness, and basically be a beacon of light. You see, you are a beacon of light. See, they should have taught you this in kindergarten, They should have taught these things a long time ago. But no, we're taught everything else, like how to be in fear and how to be polarized from other people and how to be ambitious and get ahead in the material world. And not that any of those things are wrong, but it's just that they should also have taught us that we are one with all life and that we're transceivers, we can send and receive energy, and that you can have so many blessings in your life when you understand this. I went through the entire pandemic since early 2020, never getting sick. And it's not just because I'm lucky, it's partly because I'm working with energy. I'm intending to be healthy. And also using some common sense methods to protect myself. I'll tell you, the last thing I want to say before we close here today is that there's tremendous protection around you. You don't really have to be afraid, because if you stay in harmony with your own true self, if you are responsive to the intuitions and messages you get and the synchronicities that happen in your life, there's actually tremendous protection around you. I mean, this is my belief. It's kind of a radical thing to say, but that when accidents and disasters and different kind of calamities happen, either for an individual or a group, in some way that person or group has stepped out of that sense of integrity and harmony. Not that it's their fault. I mean, we're not taught how to do this, so I don't blame anybody for it. It's mainly out of fear, out of obligations, out of different agreements we make with different people, and various manipulating energies that affect us, that people do that. But the main thing so this is not to blame anybody, but just to say that when you really choose to listen to your own inner voice and obey it, obey your own higher self, and work with being sensitive to your own energy. You can invoke a bubble of protection around you, no matter where you go. And one part of that is called working with the violet flame, which we'll speak about the next time we gather here. So, Adam, thank you for coming on to give me some feedback. Greatly appreciate it. And to everybody else who's been with us on these live streams on YouTube, on Facebook, or on Instagram, thank you so much for coming on. I look forward to seeing you next time. And the broadcast we do on Friday at 12 noon Pacific time, which again is 15 to 20 minutes, usually it is 15 minutes, it's focused on planetary healing. So the ones on Monday and Wednesday are generally meditation and personal healing and working with the quantum field. The one on Friday is about joining ourselves together for planetary healing. We've been doing that every Friday since last summer. So I welcome you to tell other people and join us then. 12 noon Pacific time on Friday, each Friday. Okay, goodbye everybody. Love you, appreciate you, and thank you.